many of you guys was this your first game jam?
Well, technically it's mine because I was there for the last one, but I didn't participate. This time I actually get to play with Blast.
And for how many do you think this will be your last game jam?
Never.
Never. Not if Brian's teaching us.
Last air, maybe. It's a pretty fun experience. So I really want to thank you guys. We had a good turnout for industry, so thanks for all you folks for coming in. And you students have been incredible. You guys, after volunteering at Jalloo and running your groups, coming in to do the game jam was pretty admirable. So we're going to start to, oh yeah, everybody give everyone else. Yeah! I'd like to do a quick post-mortem to our projects. Everybody can show the project off and, see how the mechanics work. And then tell us what definitely didn't work for you, where you made your mistakes, and what went really swimmingly. And these should be some entertaining stories. I cannot wait to look at this really well-commented code. So these are all going to probably go up on the Jalloo website. If you guys end up doing video recordings of your game, you can email those to me. Most of you guys know my email address. I'll put it up at the end for any of you that don't. But yeah. So, do you have any volunteers for the first group?
Yeah, we'll go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where's Chris?
Oh,
was he?
Yeah. Passive.
All right, so.
Basically, this morning, people went home to bed and I was working on a bunch of stuff. And then when they came back, they started working on separate things, but we didn't merge until just a couple hours ago, and we didn't fix all the bugs from that. So we have two versions. One has most of the art in it in the core mechanic. The other one has like the intro screen, the HUD, and all the fancy kind of stuff.
Should we give them the synopsis of the game, perhaps? Basically, the idea is that Escape from Mars is a little side-scrolling action adventure. And the idea originally was to have this alien spacecraft that would use this gravity effect to pick you up. Unfortunately, we didn't get all of the scope in that we wanted to. We wanted to use these weights to, in essence, am I missing something? Or?
We have really high widescreen resolution, and I don't know if this is scaling. It is scaling. Sorry.
So in a nutshell, the idea was that the weights are going to help you counteract the alien spacecraft effect. And, that's great. So, but anyway, we came pretty close, and we're really pleased with what we've done. No regrets whatsoever, guys. But we wouldn't mind taking another.
What's happened to your picture there?
It's probably the projectors, because this is misscaling the screen. It's misinterpreting the.
Oh, right.
So it's actually, it works fine on a widescreen. We may experience this with other people's product too.
It looks like a sunset.
Go with it.
Yeah,
Intentional.
This is when the guy becomes a streaker.
That's really cool.
Well, we had talked about probings, but
Yeah.
never actually.
That's supposed to be the last level, but we never got it.
Yeah, we decided to do a little prohibition on the probing. So.
And then basically these weights that were supposed to affect your weight, they just break this thing so you can get to the
We
next
were going
level.
to include graphics that would, in essence, show a little exit kind of thing. And when the levels were to become a little more elaborate, there would be many more challenges in the way you'd have to acquire the weights and this sort of thing.
But the second level, which is this one, and the third one don't have any of Woody's nice graphics there, so it's got the same mechanics, same UFO and weights, but just a bunch of black squares.
We were attempting to create like multiple tile sets that could be like repurposed and integrated for varying shapes and forms, and again, unfortunately, with the constraints of 24 hours, it just proved to be an impracticality.
And if you hold the time at the same time, you do like a Michael Jackson thing. I wanted to get his arm going, but they wanted to fix it.
Yeah, the other version's got that HUD and all that fun stuff.
effect with it. Who isn't showing up?
Is there audio playing? Like speakers?
I don't know which version has it, but is that the reply?
We ended up with two separate builds going on that were intended to be merged, but being new to Game Maker and such, we had some issues basically merging some of our content. So we've got kind of certain elements working on one part and certain elements working in another.
So how many levels did you guys make?
Ended up being 3.
It's an interesting concept, worth exploring further actually, just because of the kinds of challenges you can introduce relative to the influence and danger that the UFO could present, in addition to working with the weights to counter the effect of the gravity and create unique ways of acquiring the appropriate amount of weight that you require to get out, and perhaps even vary different types of, like, substitute different graphics and therefore different influences of different weights. So you might have to get this kind of weight and create the right combinations basically to escape the level.
But the thing is though, near the end the gravity got screwed up because it's based on the width of the UFO. If you're underneath it, you got force on you. And it got quite a bit bigger, so did the forces. And I wasn't able to balance the numbers before we hit it in. But they were a lot lower and it was harder to get through it. But now I can just hack it up. That's about it. The second version, it's pretty much the same deal. It's over in V6, but
Anyway guys, that's pretty much us in a nutshell. So thank you for your time and flash and salt.
It started off yesterday afternoon, like I just popped in to see what everybody was doing, and Ryan comes around after me and says, "What can you do in an hour?" I'm like, "Oh, geez, I don't know." So he basically put the basis down for our game, put less than an hour, all the programming, and then I took over, and then John and Brian came in. He was like, "Hey guys, you want to join?" Because Ryan had to leave and fly back to fly away, so I was left at 5 o'clock. I think by myself, and it's like I have a program game, and oh God, I need some help. So basically, John and Brian jumped in, and Martin came in a little later on to help with the extra coding that needed to be done with the game. So it's called Toes, and the premise of the game is this person's sleeping in bed, and your feet are hanging over the bed, hanging over your blanket, and the little creature from under the bed comes up and eats your toes. So you have 3 tries, you're playing the creature, and the little reticule is moving around, but you'll see. Yeah.
So there's a timer on it, and it kind of lags a little bit on the computer. There's a timer, when that timer reaches 7, then the person wakes up, and when you click, whenever you're on a toe, the goal is to get all 10 toes before the time runs out. That's what happens when you miss. You have 3 misses.
Yeah, geez, basically, it went really smoothly too. Like, I don't think we really ran into too many hiccups. Our pipeline and our workflow is really smooth.
It was pretty weird because we started with like very basic code. We had very basic code, and then Ryan had to go, so we just kind of took over, and it was pretty relaxed actually making it. Brad took pretty well.
That's a great concept, guys. That's
Awesome.
That is awesome.
What do you get if you win?
I'm gonna try and show you.
Can't beat your own game. These guys built a really nice, small gameplay concept that was really easy to deliver on. Just went really well.
And it gets faster every time you eat a toe, so.
Uh-oh. 5 seconds.
Are you good? Good.
We'll never see that.
Brad can't use a mouse though.
Great work, guys.
I see, I get it.
But the background's all done in 3D and the animation is all done in Flash. If we had Flash here, we could show you what you get when you win. There's also tutorial screens that are all done, but we just couldn't get the buttons to work in time.
I was gonna show you what they're really fun. So there's so monster plus toe equals being. Monster minus toe is equals dots. And then the clock hits 7, guy wakes